Hey everybody, and welcome to Level 1 Mosey Learns Music. I'm so excited you're starting this musical journey with your kids. And if you had a chance to check out the introduction to the book, one thing that I talk about is the fact that you do not need to know music prior to starting to learn music. And that's one thing that I want to incorporate in the book, is I wanted to make it really easy to take it step by step, just like we would any other language in our home, right? We start with our letters, we start forming words together, then we finally start reading. That same process, that kind of intuitive, natural process that we do as children, I wanted to incorporate it into a music learning system. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And you can enjoy the book as is. You can, like any book, you can go through the book and go to a certain song and play it on the xylophone or put the stickers on the keyboard and play. That's fine too. It's not like there's a right way or a wrong way to learn the Call Me Mozart system. But in these videos, I want to take it one step at a time, make sure you're getting the most out of each section, and make sure you don't skip over anything that might be important. And so the first thing I want to conquer is learning our C, D, and E notes. And remember, these are actual music notes that would apply later in life to the violin or the guitar, the piano, the oboe, the bassoon. It doesn't matter. Notes are notes, and that's what I love about music. So as we take a look at the first page here, we'll see that the red square is C. And that's one thing you want to emphasize with your kids. The fact that each note has three ways of identifying it. We have a shape, which is square. We have a color, in this case red. And then an accompanying note to that shape and color, which in this case is C. So therefore our C can also be a square and red. So anytime they see that, they know that it immediately refers to C. And you want to do the exercise that it says on the bottom of the page. Play red 4 times. So if they're using their keyboard, have them play red 4 times, or C, or the square. And if they have a xylophone, make sure they strike it. And you're going to play that 4 times, and it sounds like this. Now, in order to reinforce better rhythm, I always like to give a count of 4 beats before we start playing, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the following page, you'll notice there's a coloring exercise, and we're going to color in 4 red squares. Now, if you don't want them to color directly in the book, so they have a few more chances to color, I've provided a PDF link of this exact page at the bottom of this video. That way you can print it out many times and they can have fun and color and doodle over the rest of the page. And you notice at the bottom of the page that we see fun music fact number 1. The musical alphabet only has 7 letters. We've already learned 1, only 6 to go. And we'll learn what those 6 are, but that's really an important musical concept to repeat to your child. The fact that there's only 7 musical notes. And that's really powerful, right? We think it might go to X and Z and R, but there aren't. There's only 7 letters in the musical alphabet. And we've already got 1 down and 6 more to go. On the next page, we're going to learn our D note. And you notice that's represented by a triangle. So that's our shape. And it's also represented by the color orange. So from now on, every time we talk about orange, we know that it's a D note. We know that it's a triangle. And each letter is specific to each shape and color. That's never going to change throughout any of the books or any of the references we have to them within each song. And as we see the example at the bottom of the page, we have a very simple exercise that has D, C, D, C, or we could also say we have triangle, square, or orange, red, orange, red. So we keep reinforcing these notes with the shapes and colors, and that way it becomes ingrained, and really that language gets solidified, right? Every time that they see a D, they reference it to the color. So have them play that exercise, and that sounds like this. This time we start on orange, or D. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. The opposite page has another coloring page, and I've also included a PDF of it so you can print it out if you don't want them to color straight into the book. As we continue the next page, we come to our E note. And so we see that it's represented by the shape of a circle. So every time we see a circle, we know that it's E. And also the color yellow as well, right? So that way we have, every time we see yellow, we know that it's an E. And so now we're going to play this simple exercise. And our notes would be E, E, D, D, C, C. Or yellow, yellow, orange, orange, red, red. Or circle, circle, triangle, triangle, square, square. And so have them play it, and that sounds like this. This example starts on E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, on the opposite page, we have another coloring page. And of course, I've also included the PDF on the bottom, so you can print that out if you don't want them to color directly into the book. So that's it for this video. I want them to be short and to the point. In the next video, we're going to use these first three notes. We have our C, D, and E. And if you remember, we said that the musical alphabet has 7 letters. So if we've learned 3 already, we only have 4 more to go. So this is amazing. We're almost halfway there of learning all the musical letters. And so in the next video, we're going to learn Mary Had a Little Lamb with only those 3 notes. So it's amazing. With 3 notes, we could already play a full song. Hope you had fun. Again, just take it really like fun, slow, repeat the colors, have a good time with the drawing, have them play, make up your own patterns, and more importantly than anything else, just have a great time. Music is supposed to be something wonderful and joyous, and so enjoy it, and I'll see you at the next video.